All right, here we are recording after school. I'm sure you can hear them. So let's get to it. We're talking about making a stem and leaf plot. Nothing hugely fancy to it. Remember, the stem is always going to be, or did I? No, yeah, the stem is always going to be like the leading digit or digits. Um, and then the leaf is always going to be the last digit, and then you just list how many times it occurs within the leading digits. So for example here, 0 does count. Just because it's not written doesn't mean it's not there. So when we're comparing any numbers between 0 and 99, we're actually looking at any numbers that start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In this case, we're supposed to make a stem and leaf plot of the length of 12 cell phone calls. So what I'm looking for is anything that's less than a minute, or less than an hour, really, in this case. So if I have 0 minutes, well, anything within the 0 minute range would include 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, and 2 minutes. And I kind of want to just go down the list and go 3, 6, 5, 2. Remember, I'm in my building phase. I'm not, this is not my final product. This is kind of the in-between, right? So what it's going to look like and how you get to the end, how quickly you get the ends up to you, this is just how I build. All right, so I've got 3, 6, 5, 2 done. Now I'm looking for anything that starts with a 1. So not 55, so I have 14, 18, and 10. Okay, now I'm going to move on to 2. And I got 23, 23, and that's it. So then how about 3? Well, now I've got 30, and I've got 36. And then I don't have any 40s. I do have a 55. I don't have any 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. All right, so now I've got everything listed. Now, I could have or maybe should have stopped at 5 when I was building my stem, but I wanted an example. The reason I should have stopped at 5 is minutes start back over at 60. So if we had a 72 minutes phone call, usually that's an hour and 12 minutes. Now, they may have left it in. They didn't really say, so I went ahead and went up to 9. All right, now what I would do is I would create a stem and leaf. In other words, I'm going to recreate this whole thing. But in this case, I am only going to write what I didn't cross out on the left. So 1, and I'm going to keep it in order. And 5. All right, and then my leaf, I'm going to put each one of these in order. When I had 0, in order would have been 2, then 3, then 5, then 6. Okay, when I had the 1s, I would have had 0, 4, and 8. When I had my 2s, I had a 3 and a 3. When I had my 3s, oh, that's already in order, 0, 6. And when I had my 5s, I had 5. Now that these are all in order, this guy's a little close to everything else and how I wrote everything else. There we go. All right, and now I'm done. Now I've created my stem and leaf plot given the 12 cell phone calls given and their lengths.